Spark is going through some serious changes within the app. They're doing things like different kinds of incentives, but most importantly, they may be watching you right here on the Gig Grind Report.
Get Grind Report. Let's ride. Let's go. News from the streets. Now you already know. Click in to notice the gig life flow. Get Grind Report. Your daily show.
All right, guys. Hope you guys are well. I know it's been a little bit. I just wanted to make sure I'm bringing you content that really matters. You know what I mean? So I've changed around the office and kind of made it a little space for me right over here, so I can record these videos without feeling like things were just cluttersome in the background. So hope you guys enjoy this. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about Spark right now. And Spark has been going through some of the changes. Some of I've talked about some on the other channel. We're gonna, reflect on those. But there is one huge thing that is happening. I'm not even gonna call it a change. It maybe has been going on, but I just got wind of what's going on in the background, and it's a tough one. It's a tough one to take in. First, guys, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. It really helps me. We're just trying to make sure we can get this one to grow over here on this side of this channel and just keep on doing this. There will be a series. I'm going to be pumping out content now that I got the studio and things set up. I'm not quite there where I want it to be, but enough to hit the record button. Got my new camera setup going on. I got stuff happening. So happy to freaking see it. So yeah, the first thing that we wanted to touch base on. You guys have heard this probably a million times now, but it goes in with the things that are happening on Spark. So I wanted to make sure I implemented it on this channel. Is Spark is mixing with on our curbside pickups. They're mixing our normal grocery orders with our .com orders. So that has caused so many issues going on with people. People are scared that the customers are going to be getting their groceries later, scared that the routing may be a little messed up. Why are you mixing .com orders with grocery is one of those things that are just been talked about, and it's just rough. Let me go over the email real quick with you guys on what happened here. In this area, started last month on the 15th. Starting April 15th, some Walmart stores in your area will begin batching grocery and .com orders into the same trip for curbside pickup. What's new? Grocery and .com orders will now be part of the same trip, but will remain in separate bags with clear labels. Scheduled delivery for grocery and GMD for .com orders. And the next one here kind of shows you exactly what that GMD label will look like. This is a rough one. This is a rough one because it hurts. It not only hurts you, because you gotta do these crazy routes, dropping off these packages for lesser pay than you would if you were doing just one of those orders. Let's be honest. They drop the pay and batch them together. It's like what DoorDash does with the double and triple stacks. They put all the no tip ones together, that kind of deal. Just kind of think of it like that. But not only that, but the customer is just getting imagine ordering your groceries. You got your milk in there, you got your eggs in there, you got everything in there that you want. But yet you can see on your app, you can see on the map that your driver is stopping along the way to random places. Can you imagine that? So that's an issue. That's an issue. I hope that they work that issue out. I hope that they realize that that's not the way to go for anyone, for the drivers, for the customers, and for the employees that really don't like this at all anyway. I've heard them talking. They just don't like it. So it's just one of those things. Now, that's horrible. That is absolutely horrible to mix those two together. But it's weird to say that that might not even be the most horrible thing that is happening right now in the world of Walmart Spark. And this is wild. Pay attention. Pay attention. On this next slide, I'm going to show you what to look for. And then you let me know in the comments, have you ever experienced this? Have you ever seen this? I need to know how many people have been affected by this right here. Let's see. Now, you see what I have circled there? You see the little icon that shows a camera. It's in your little, in the iPhone, we have what's called, I think it's called a island, some kind of island, digital island or something like that. But it shows the active things that are happening in the background. If you're listening to Spotify, it'll have Spotify up there. Um, but they have Walmart Spark going. So in Walmart Spark, they're showing the actions that the app is doing at that particular time. You got location, and then you have the camera icon. Why will the camera icon be present while you're just doing a shop? This person here was just shopping, scanning, was but not he wasn't shopping at the time. He was just finishing up his shop, chilling. All right. Now, right here, this shows from their site what is happening. Walmart recently rolled out more aggressive real-time identity verification. The app will periodically ping the front-facing camera to ensure the person driving matches the account holder. I mean, this is great. This is great, but it's terrible. So I don't even know how to even think. But uh, this can happen while checking in for a curbside pickup, or even just as you're finishing a drop off. This has happened to me while I finish the drop off. I'll go on that in a minute. If the green light is on while you're sitting in the truck, it's often the app preparing for or executing a background liveliness check using persona. Wow. So right here, this is the green light. So if you see that green light on while in the middle of dropping off an order, or you're just chilling, that should be black. But if that turns green, either they're a little iffy about who has the order and they want to do a check, or they're just being nosy. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So don't do anything freaky. Don't do no freaky business while you're on these Walmart Spark runs, because periodically we give all these permissions. By the way, this is not illegal. This is not, we give when we accept these apps on our phone, we just click through this stuff. It says yes, yes, yes. You can look at me anytime you want. Yes, you can listen in. Yes. We select that all the time, and we don't even know what we're accepting while we're accepting these terms and conditions at all times. Um, Now this one right here, this this slide right here kind of shows it's using the audio and video um going on right now on this person. You got the audio and video going at all times. Not at all times. I can't say at all times. You got the audio and video going periodically to check to make sure you are who you say you are. I get it. I get it. It makes sense for them to make sure that you know, we're not sharing these accounts and things like that. I completely understand why they would do something like that, but privacy is like, we're losing it. We're losing all privacy at this point, and we're giving it away. It's not like we're losing it magically. We're literally giving away all of our privacy by accepting all these terms and conditions without even reading them in most cases. Um, I don't know. I'm definitely leery now. I'm definitely going to be looking at times where it's I see that green light. Now, I had a situation a couple weeks ago where it wasn't an alcohol, it wasn't pharmacy, but randomly it logged me off of the account after I saw that green light, right? And it made me do the ID check as if I was doing alcohol or pharmacy. Um, Made me do the ID check, and it failed the first time. I was like, whoa, 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 what are we failing for? I took off my hat and then redid it again. It took about 2 minutes, which was a scary 2 minutes. I thought for sure a deactivation was coming. And then it accepted the second version of it. So maybe it saw me with the hat on after verifying without a hat on and triggered it after I dropped off the items. Because you got your phone, you're looking at it, you're swiping, and that's when that green light was on right after I completed that order. And I remember hearing about this green light. So that's why I did some more research and found that more and more people are reporting this with Spark. So let me know in the comments below. I'm very curious. Have you experienced this or seen the green light or looked into your, your use, your applications that are being used and seeing that your front facing camera is being used just while you're just driving, just while you're over the order. There's no scanning of the products anymore. You are done with the order. You're in the car and it's still looking at the front facing camera or whatnot. Front facing camera. We use the rear camera when we're recording. We're talking about this front facing camera. That is only used when we do our verifications. Kind of interesting. This everything is just kind of interesting right now. So I don't know, guys. Leave in the comments below. Have you guys experienced this? And just let us know what your experiences have been when using the Wal-Mart Spark. And also, click this video right here. YouTube believes that you may find it, useful. You might like it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Purple green gold, but my heart feel great. Mardi Gras smiles while I fade away. Phone T buzzing, Spark won't let me rest. 60 on the line, I'm up again. Poker chips falling like my self-control. All in all face when I'm losing my soul.